Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Sonny the Poet here. And y'all know one thing I was talking to God about today? I was talking to God about helping me to not focus on what others are and aren't doing so much. You know how sometimes you look at somebody and in your head you be like, why? Why don't you do this or that? Or why they not like this or like that? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. At work or at home, seeing others going about their own business. But sometimes just seeing them brings on some type of irritation because you're thinking about how they're not doing this or that or why they're not a certain way. You know, like a living situation, you see them eating, but you're wondering why they haven't cleaned anything all day. Or at work, you see a bunch of people on the phone instead of doing their job, and you're wondering, like, why they think they got it like that to be on the phone all day. I be seeing all kinds of posts about how people are not worried about what other people are or aren't doing. But for me, these type of thoughts still cross my mind. And when it happens, I tell myself, just take some deep breaths and remind yourself that, you rather think about something else. You rather think about something loving or more productive. But maybe I should be looking for the good in that person, or maybe I should be praying for them as well. I say that, instead of focusing on their lazy unproductivity. Yeah, it's a real practice, and I encourage you to do it daily. Catch yourself and tell yourself, stop focusing on others in a negative light and think something more productive. What about this? Think something more loving. And I know it's not the easiest sometimes because some people really get on your nerves and you've known them for so long and it seems like they aren't ever going to change. But check this out. When are you going to change? When are you going to stop thinking about other people and their unproductivity? When are you going to stop allowing the thought of them and certain things they do to irritate you? Unless you their boss, it's just fine. But do you not understand that you can change the way you think about people? After all, you're so much better than them, right? So when are you going to stop being irritated when you think about them? And I'm not saying it's easy all the time, but it's possible. And if you don't think it's possible, do you even want to change the way you think about certain people? Me? I have 5, 6, 20 people now that irritate me if I allow them to irritate me. And when I think about them, yes, I shake my head. But since I'm so much better than them, more godly than them, more considerate and helpful and more productive than them, etc., then when am I going to be able to change and take it to the next level and pray for them instead of thinking that they're never going to change? When am I going to really believe that my prayers are effective? The word says in James 5 that the effectual fervent prayers of a righteous man availeth much. Now the question is, do I really believe that? Effectual, meaning having the power to produce a desired result, or being forceful, effective, active, powerful, and fervent, meaning passionate, constant, consistent, intense. Are my prayers passionate? Are they constant? Do I believe they are powerful and effective? Because if I don't believe that, then I really need to not be looking at what others are or aren't doing. And I need to seek God's presence and ask Him to move upon my heart and make me believe His word. Yes, Jesus is my Lord and Savior. I believe in the Bible, but sometimes I struggle with believing that what the word says when it comes to me. Sometimes I can believe it for everybody else except me. Well, listen, I'm here to remind you and tell you and myself, God is not, and I'm going to answer everyone else's prayer except you, kind of God. And I'm definitely not saying that he's going to answer every prayer the way you want it to. But I'm going to say it again. Stop thinking that God is answering everyone else's prayer except yours, and seek his presence. And if you're wondering how to get in his presence, spend one-on-one time talking to God. No distractions. Spend one-on-one time reading his word. No distractions. Spend time thinking about what you can remove from your schedule and replace with even more time with God and reading his word. And also think about who you can be a blessing to, and then bless them. Do this every day and watch what happens. I kid you not. Like, God is real. His word is true. Stand on it. Seek his face. Whatever it is you're dealing with, struggling with, talk to God about it. Yes. I struggle with that sometimes. Believing that my prayers, are effectual. The rest of that prayer, it says, I misquoted it a little bit. The effectual fervent prayers of a righteous man availeth much. I'll put the prayer on this video. And obviously, I be thinking I'm righteous, but I doubt sometimes, like I was saying, that, his word applies to me, or have all these other type of thoughts that try to cause me to not pray for others, to think that, they're never going to change. That's this flesh, and that's the trick of the enemy. God is definitely hearing you, seeing you. So remind yourself that he's always there. He's always watching. He knows exactly what's going on, and he wants to hear from you. He wants to know who you're concerned with. Are you really concerned with these people that you let irritate you? Because if you don't even care about them, then you tripping by letting them get up under your skin. Peace out.